Hey guys, Omni here, prepared to dive into more 90s nostalgia as Paramount Plus gives us our first look at the new CGI Rugrats revival series. It's bringing back all the original voices, the original creators, but with a new coat of paint, new animation style. So yeah, think of that as you will. This show dominated the early 90s. Up until SpongeBob, this show was the front runner of everything on Nickelodeon. You know, Nicktoons as a whole were always very successful, but never, other than SpongeBob, nothing ever really reached that peak of Rugrats. And then there was a lot of internal conflict as well as some struggles with the studios, the direction of the show as it led to its decline and lost its reign over the years, leading to a fallout within the company that brought it to life itself, Klasky Kasupo. And then from there, it's just been this kind of struggle to keep that IP going. I know they started announcing this project back in 2018, I believe, that they've been trying to get a revival series going, but looks like it's finally made some headway. On top of that, there was a planned live action CGI hybrid feature film that they were talking about bringing out, and I don't know what the fuck that means. But if I imagine them trying to combine the art style of the show with live action, that's terrifying, to be honest. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about our actual first glimpse of the new animation style. It's like a 53-second clip that they've got. And I'll just be upfront. I am and will always be, until like there's some leap in technology or whatever, that I am a proponent of 2D animation over 3D. So it's, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's always hard to win me over. Like, I like what Pixar does. I like what Disney does, but it still, for me, never beats like the hand-drawn 2D style. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how it feels. Does it feel forced? Does it feel natural to what we know of the series? Let's give it a go. Reptar. Susie. Everybody's here.
Talk to me for a sec. I don't want any trouble, Angelica. No trouble. I want to play a new game. It's called Be My Jonathan. I made it up special for you and me. I'd ask Tommy, but you know how he gets. Raptor! Use your laser beams! I have been trying to be more adventurous lately. Good. Now go get the frosted animal cookies out of the bag Aunt Dee Dee hides behind the Hanukkah stuff. Where's that? In the pantry. But where? The bottom shelf. How many cookies? Only the pink ones. Okay. What's a pantry?
The classic sound effects, man. Again, they're hitting me with nostalgia, which is a cheap tactic. But I don't know. I didn't mind that, actually. Am I going to watch it? Am I going to check it out? Maybe, probably, just out of pure curiosity. But again, it's another streaming service. Am I going to commit to it? Yes, because they are bringing more Avatar shit to it, so I'm going to fucking buy it. Ah, damn it. Anyway, I don't know. I felt it, but is this something that can still work long form today? Like, if, I don't know. Like, it did feel very much like a time capsule of the 90s in this moment, just with a new fresh coat of paint, which I'm still not sure how I feel about. Like, it was animated fine. It looks great, but I don't know if it screams Rugrats, you know? It's, I don't know. There's something. But can this hold up? Because it just seems like the jokes are still very much like they would have been back then. So I'm curious how this goes as for, like, if we had a full episode of this, would it capture the imagination? Would it capture the feel, the tone of the original, but also be fresh? That's the challenge they have. Because as much as this just looked like a time capsule image of, like, if they just took like a scene from the original and repainted it, and you know, that could work. That could be all some people need. But again, is this just fishing for nostalgia to try to be relevant, to get people to sign up to Paramount Plus? Probably. I don't want to be too cynical about it. Nickelodeon, Viacom in general, and CBS All Access and all that has been just not handling this whole transition that great. Viacom has been just uncertain of what to do with everything they own for so many years. It's hard to be like super excited about what they have planned out, especially when you see them diving this far into the past. Avatar, there's still a thirst for. So like I get that. Like it had this massive revival. It's got huge critical uh reception and longevity that I can kind of see like a pull for that. But when we're dipping back into these Nicktoons that have like this soft spot in a lot of people, especially my age who grew up while this stuff was at its peak, it's going to, I mean, again, it's not for us, but is it for today's generation when you compare this to other shows that they're growing up with, like shows like, She-Ra or Steven Universe, things that actually are a lot more challenging than this. Even modern day SpongeBob, which is SpongeBob still going on? Because I know there's a new CGI SpongeBob show about a prequel to SpongeBob where he's a kid. I don't know, man. I've been tapped out of like the ether of Nickelodeon for quite a while, so correct me if I'm wrong on any of this. So I'm curious what you guys think. What did you think of this impression? I'd love to know your thoughts. Sound off of the comments down below so I can carry on the conversation after the video. Yeah, let me know what was your go-to Nicktoons back in the day? Were you more of a Nick person? Were you more of a Cartoon Network person? Did you not really care? Were you more Disney? What was your childhood show growing up? I had too many, to be honest. But yeah, it's hard to pick. Mine was probably, I mean, I definitely watch Rugrats on the daily, so sound off the comments. We'll carry on that conversation, but I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.